What's good, fellow shadows? Welcome to another episode of Shadow Gym, Inner Workouts for Your Inner Being. I am your host, gracious host, Torin Gooley, and welcome to the channel. Okay, so if you're returning, welcome back. If this is your first time, welcome to the channel. Up to 20 subscribers now, 20 subscribers. Super excited about that. Let's go. All 20 of y'all, whenever y'all get to watch this, if you're watching it now, I appreciate it. Let me go ahead and get into the video. This video is going to be about vibration. We're going to talk about what it is, what it has to do with you, and how you can use it. But before we jump right into that, I do this every video because I actually care. I want to ask you, viewer, fellow shadows, how are you doing? Yes, I'm actually asking you, how are you doing? Anything you want to share, leave down in the comments. Feel free to. Anything you feel safe to. This is a safe spot. I'm going to make sure of that. So without further ado, let's jump into the subject, vibration. Okay, so we're going to start off with the definition of vibration. Vibration is the frequency at which your soul or your inner being or the part of source energy that's within inside you, that's inside all of us, that's within inside everything, communicates with the universe as a whole. We live in a vibrational based universe, and vibration is how the universe communicates with you, and that's how it knows what you're vibrationally aligned with. Our whole existence, everything that we go through on a daily basis is based on alignment. And so are our manifestations and anything else that we want and anything else and everything that we do. So to smooth that out and make that a little bit simpler, the universe responds to your vibration via your manifestations. Okay, and whatever manifests in your life is equal to what you're vibrationally aligned with. Even simpler put, vibration is the vibe you give off, the vibe that you're constantly giving off. Also, if you ever meet somebody and you get a really good or bad vibe from them, you either immediately like them or immediately don't like them, that's their vibration that you're feeling, or that's you guys' vibrations interacting with each other rather. Same thing with a place or a situation or a thought or a person or anything. Anything that you feel is a vibration. Even when you're like hanging out with your friends and y'all vibing or whatnot, or y'all on a date, or you're like really vibing with this person, you know what I'm saying? Or like I said earlier, you feel somebody, I get a good vibe from this place or a bad vibe from this place. The whole vibe thing, short for vibration. This is literally what people are talking about, or what you're talking about when you say those things. Now, the vibe or vibration that you give off is made up of three things: your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions. If you notice, it just so happens you can talk about it, you can look at it as the letter V, as I've made right here. So while your vibration is an equal combination of these things, they actually combine in an order. So check this out. Your thoughts and your feelings come together to form your beliefs. Your beliefs are the most powerful thing that you have a possession of, and the most powerful thing that you use on a daily basis. Every single thing that you do, whether you are aware of it or not, is based on what you believe. And your beliefs download or come through you through your actions. Okay, everything that you do is based on what you believe. Okay, and then of course, as you can deduct, your actions have a direct effect on your physical experience. When people say things like thoughts turn to things, this is like what they mean. They don't mean literally just like I just conjure something out of nowhere like this Hunter x Hunter or something like that. It's a chain reaction. Your thoughts and how you feel about your thoughts, and or how often you think those thoughts become your beliefs. And your belief systems is everything that you act out of. But it's important to remember that your actions are just one part of your vibration. It's important to get your thoughts and your feelings right before you start taking action. Because again, your thoughts and feelings become your beliefs. And if those beliefs are coming from a negative place, or these are become limiting beliefs, then you're making actions out of limiting beliefs. That's going to give you a limited experience. All right. If your beliefs are giving, which I like to call giving beliefs, which are beliefs that do serve you, then and you act out of those beliefs, then that's going to give you a positive physical experience or whatever physical experience that you're looking for there. Now, there's two things to remember about vibration that you need to keep in mind, all right? First thing is you are always 100% of the time emitting a vibration, which also means you're always 100% of the time attracting things to you. Your vibration is how you think, feel, and move all the time. So therefore, your physical reality is a reflection of how you think, feel, and move 100% of the time. So therefore, it's very important to not only understand how this works, but to also be in tune and be in touch with your thoughts and your emotion. Because the second thing that you need to keep in mind about vibration is that vibration is the only thing that the universe acknowledges when it comes to your personal experience. It doesn't give a fuck about how good or bad of a person you are. It doesn't give a fuck about right or wrong or what you think is right or wrong. It only cares about what you're vibrationally aligned with. So, how do you know what you're vibrationally aligned with? There's two ways to figure that out. One thing is your physical experience. So learning about this is a hard pill to swallow for a lot of people, because what I'm suggesting to you is that everything that you have in your life right now, you've attracted. Pretty much this forces you to take 100% responsibility for your life circumstances. Now, I know that may seem kind of heavy, maybe a little unfair, and it may seem like a daunting task to try to like all of a sudden just be like, oh man, like everything's my fault. Like that's easy to turn that inward and make it a negative thing. But if you look at it like this, that also means you have ultimate power over your own life. Having responsibility over your own life also means that you have ultimate control. Now, when I say over your own life, I don't mean like directly every little thing that comes to you your way, but you always have 100% control over how you feel about it. And how you feel about it is the other way you can tell where you are vibrationally. But how you feel about it is gonna affect you the most on what you do going forward, which then, as we said before, downloads directly into your physical experience. So, next thing I want to do is direct your attention over here to this scale. This is called the Hawkins scale, or the Hawkins scale of consciousness, or the Hawkins scale of vibration. Over here, I got a mad, simplified version of it. If you Google this Hawkins scale, you're gonna see charts. Oftentimes, it's in the shape of like a cone. It's gonna have way more emotions or levels to it, and it's even gonna have some numbers and shit. But for our purposes, this is what it breaks it down to. So what this scale does is organizes vibrational levels in terms of emotion. Like I said earlier, emotions, your feelings, is the way that you tell where you are vibrationally. Okay, and it's organized from highest to lowest, or lowest to highest. So it's in order. These things are in order. They're where they're supposed to be on the chart. And you can tell what your vibration is by where you fall on this chart. How do you know where you fall on this chart? Well, just take a look at it. Take a look at all of these emotions. Hopefully you guys can see that really well. I might do a zoom in right here. But any of these jump out at you? Does any of these emotions strike a chord with you? You can tell where you are on the Hawkins scale, on the vibrational scale, or what your vibration is overall by which one of these that you feel most of the time, or which one of these you feel when you actually take actions or do or say things. Also, you can tell the vibration of other people, things, places, anything based on what those things make you feel. That's their vibration. So as you can tell, this is all feeling based. Your feelings is how your inner being communicates what your vibration is and what other things around you or whatever things involved with you vibration is. One of the most common analogies used to explain this, I'm actually going to use both of them in this video, but the first one is a radio station, right? Okay, say you're driving on a car and you want to change the radio station. You can't listen to what's on 104.1 if your dial is set to 97.9. You see what I'm saying? So how that relates to this is you can't get things out of life or feel the way you want to feel other than the vibration that you're at. You can't get things on the peace and joy station if you're fucking with things on the gear, gear, fear, and shame thing side of things, and vice versa, anywhere in between. So, what does all of this have to do with you, other than just the way you feel or how it directly relates to you? That's what I'm going to use the other analogy for. Think of a cork or a fishing line or anything that floats, right? Okay, so how your vibration works is this. So check this out. Imagine your source energy floating around in the universe, and you decide that you want to come down and have a human experience for a little while because you're bored up there in enlightenment, which is what your inner being's vibration is. And you decide that you want to come down and check out Earth and see what this other shit talking about. That's literally that's why we're here. We're here to have fun and experience things that are gonna expand the universe and expand our own souls. But anyway, not to get off on a tangent. So when you enter the world, when you're a newborn baby, you're coming into this world fresh out of your mom or whatnot. You go straight from enlightenment to joy. This is your natural vibrational set point. Meaning, this is how you're supposed to feel. This is what you're supposed to feel most of the time. This is what you're supposed to act, think, and say, and do things out of, is this emotion. But as we grow up, we start picking up things that drag this vibration down. You know what I'm saying? And our vibrational set point can change and does change over time. The thing about it is why it's so important to realize this, is realize like what vibration is that learning to feel where your vibrational set point is tells you when you need to raise it. It also tells you when to lower it. Believe it or not, there's times when you might need to lower your vibration a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, all of these emotions have a place in your life, but the thing is where's your set point at? It doesn't need to be any of these lower ones, okay? Your set point needs to be as close to this. And your inner being knows that. Your inner being is constantly feeding you messages through your intuition, through your five senses, through you picking up vibes, through impulses, ideas, inspiration, all kinds of things, through your sense of pain. Your inner being is constantly trying to get back to where it naturally is, which is up here in joy. Okay, so the things that you go through in your life, the bullshit, the trauma, anything that's any events, memories, things that you carry with you that drag your vibration down, that's stopping. That's what's hindering your inner being from rising up back to where it's joy, where it is. That's like a hand pushing down on the cork or something pulling the cork down, and all you need to do is let those things go, and your vibration naturally rises. It's a beautiful part about it. In fact, the discord and stress or depression, anxiety, all of those negative things that you feel, that's all a result of you being resistant to your inner being's messages and efforts to get you to raise your vibration. Now, I'm not religious, but you can even look at this as a religious way. Once you understand vibration and how it works, you understand that vibration is how you communicate and interact with God. We're taught, or we think, that God's just choosing to send us things like randomly to test us and or bless us or curse us. No, none of those things are true. You're interacting with God or the universe, source energy, whatever you want to call it. You're co-creating. So God wasn't sending you things. You're telling God what to send you based on your vibration. So now, hopefully I've explained it good enough. So I want to tell you, how can you use it? How can you get started on this today? Well, first and foremost is pay attention to your feelings. Start paying attention to your feelings. Put nothing above how you feel, okay? That's how you determine where you are. And, in today's society, especially with guys, it's like we're taught to mow over our feelings or bury them or push them down, or through manifestation or things we see on social media, things we see everywhere, things that like are a lot of our life experiences show to us, like, disregard our feelings. And like, even we say to ourselves, man, fuck it, man, fuck my feelings, fuck how you feel, shit like that, man, fuck your feelings and shit like that. Do what you just do it, just take action. No, Stop doing that. Don't fuck your feelings, okay? Unfuck your feelings, my guys. Pay attention to your feelings. They're not there to hurt you. Though they can hurt sometimes, they're not there to hurt you. They're there to help you. They're there to direct you. The reason why they hurt sometimes is because they're trying to tell you, motherfucker, whatever you're doing is hurting. You need to stop. That's the purpose of it. That's the purpose of all negativity, of all contrast, as I call it now, because all it is a point of contrast to the positivity, to what you really want, to what the true you want, which is the highest vibrational you, which is joy. And with that, that leads me to the final segment of my videos. That will be in all of my videos, the actual exercise, the shadow workout. Here it comes. Play a game with yourself called high vibe, low vibe boxes, okay? What you're gonna do is take a piece of paper, anything to write on, and put a box on one side of the paper and a box on another side of the paper, or on the top of the paper and the bottom of the paper. However the fuck, 2 boxes, all right? One of them is, you guessed it, the high vibe box, and the other is the low vibe box. What you're gonna do is compartmentalize your life the best you can into things that are either high vibe or low vibe. How do you know if they're high vibe or low vibe? Are you fucking with it? It's high vibe. Are you not fucking with it? It's low vibe. Is it making you feel good? It's high vibe. Is it making you feel bad? It's low vibe. Is it adding joy, peace, love, reason, acceptance to your life? It's high vibe. Is it causing you shame, guilt, fear, any of these lower emotions? Then it's low vibe. You seen a pattern here? So you can break your life down into people, places, thoughts, beliefs. If you've already identified beliefs that you have, that you know that you move out of, those are things. Thoughts are things, beliefs are things. Just break your life down to as many significant components, the things that actually have an effect on you on a daily basis, and put them in either a high vibe box or a low vibe box. What this is gonna do is it's gonna give you clarity really fast. It's gonna be like a punch in the fucking face, okay? Because you're gonna be like sitting here looking at your life, and some of you guys are gonna be in a great spot where you got way more things in the high vibe box than you do in the low vibe box. But if you guys are like me when I first tried this, you got way more shit in the low vibe box than you do in the high vibe box. So this exercise is to help you identify that and to make you aware. That's what I want to focus on in this video. So with that, that's it. I'll be making way more videos on this, expound on this topic a lot. Vibration is a daily thing. It's we're constantly emitting a vibration. Like, think of yourself as like your cell phone signal. It's constantly, no matter what you're doing, like giving off your location, the signal, anything like that. That's how things on the internet are attracted to you. It knows like what you like. Everything you put in to your phone, the internet takes account of, and then it knows what ads to send you and shit like that. We see it even listens to what you talk about. Your phone fucking knows you, and it's giving out a signal to bring other things to you. It's the same way that the universe works with us. I mean, it's really kind of fucking trippy. But if you can internalize this and be conscious of this, then I mean, you can choose. That's when you have a choice to take your life, no matter where you are, up that scale from no matter where you are. Okay. So with that, that's it. I'll see you on the next video. The next video, as I said, I'm going to be taking a deep dive into the law of attraction. It was a real struggle not to really bring that up too much while talking about this, considering the law of attraction is completely based on vibration. But I'll be expounding on some more topics, on some more on this, and adding some more gems. So be on the lookout for that video. Thank you for subscribing. 20 followers, all 20 of y'all. What's up? I know it's gonna be more by the time we have the next video. So look, I appreciate y'all. Hope you guys got something great out of this. Peace.